So obviously they want to keep up with the theme of gore and guts. Starting off with, Logan this year. So now we're entering in the Belko Experiment.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At the end of the day, people are out for themselves.
So for those who haven't heard of the Belko Experiment, the Belko Experiment is just this movie where these office employees are locked inside this office building and they must basically kill each other to where only one is surviving. And this is what you expect. It's a movie about people killing each other, and it's just all about gore and guts and all that stuff. So without further ado, every movie has its good and its bad, so let me start off with the good. Like, this movie has some good qualities. Like, one of the things I did like about it was the concept. Now, I know the concept has been done several times before. I mean, you probably could pull like 5 movies out your ass about how many movies have did this and blah blah. But I mean, this is kind of like a scary, kind of intense situation, because like, just picture yourself in this situation. You're locked inside of your place of employment and you must kill like 6 people, then go around kill 10 people or whatever, and it keeps going until there's only one person surviving it. And to me, that's one of the scariest things, because when you think about it, you can be like, yo, I could kill a zombie, I could kill this and that. Those are scary, but one of the scariest things is going against your fellow human, because when you go against a mindless monster, you can outthink them, you can out-trick them, whatever. But when you're going against a human, they think they're on the same level as you, or they can outthink you themselves. So it's kind of like a harder thing to do, and to go against your fellow man, to put into perspective what's right and what's wrong and your morals and all that stuff. It's coming to a clash between what someone else's morals is. It's kind of like a scary thing when you think about it, and you have to make the decision of whether you want to actually kill someone to survive, because the main instinct of a human, or just life itself, is just to survive, to thrive, to carry on, to breed into the next generation. And so when that is tested, it can be a scary thing, and that's what's been brought here. I know I'm thinking too much into it, but I mean, to me, that is a scary thought, to go against your fellow man, and it's basically a fight to the death. So I kind of like that aspect of it. As well as I said briefly, the intensity of it. I love how they put into play where it's like, this is what we have to do. Like, we have to kill these people, and that's basically it, to survive. And we don't know what the outcome is and all this stuff, so I don't know if this person is going to kill me. So you're bringing that tension in between the characters, to where it's like, can this person snap? Yeah, this person, I like this person. Yeah, me and him get along, but at any moment, he could just cut my head off, and then, just move on with it. Because, like I said before, a instinct of a human, or just a creature on the earth or anywhere else, like, you would think that their first instinct would be to survive. And if it means killing another person or whatever, you're going to kill. And they brought it really nice. I like the way that they did it, to where it's like, wasn't expecting certain people to do certain stuff. But at the same time, it was a little bit predictable. But other than that, I love how they played on that. And really, that's all I could say that was good about the movie. To go into the bad, this movie, it kind of lacked on character development. Now, when you look at the trailers, you don't go into this movie to see character development. You go into to see people getting cut up, slashed up, blood, gore, guts, and all that good stuff. But at the same time, I would have liked a little bit of character development. At the end of the day, you really didn't care for the characters at all. And they tried so hard with the humor. Like, they tried extremely hard with the humor, but it just was not hitting right. Like, I did not find myself laughing in this movie at all. The humor, they had this comic relief up in there, and he just did not hit the mark at all. It was just, all the jokes, all the attempts of humor just fell flat, and I felt like that was a crushing blow to this movie, because that's one thing they could have thrived off of all the kind of negatives going against this movie, of it not being original really and all that stuff. Is just, that one thing could have livened it up, and it didn't. So yeah. And in certain parts of the movie, certain things that happened didn't make any sense. As well as there is certain parts, not too many, but there are editing errors in there that you can kind of point out that really didn't go together real nice. But yeah, I don't know, like, a lot of these characters in here made stupid decisions, as well, and that was, as you know, that's a big part of certain things that I pick apart of a movie. It's just, if your main character is doing stupid things, or just a character in general is doing stupid things in the movie that cause their death or just something bad to happen to them, it's like, I just hate that. You can have a person do something smart and still get the short end of the stick, but it's just, yeah. And to not give away any spoilers or whatnot, but this movie, like I said before, it is reminiscent of other movies. You could probably pick apart the premise or whatever from other movies, but this movie, it kind of puts me in the mind frame of certain movies. One movie in particular, which if I said the name of the movie, it would give away the ending, so I'm not going to do that, but it is reminiscent of that movie, and it just kind of took me away, because it's like, it's just like that movie. Even though I really like this movie that it reminds me of, yeah, it just, they could have did without it. It just, yeah. But overall, I really enjoyed the film. Like I said, it could have did with a little bit more humor, but at the end of the day, I really did like this movie. It's very entertaining. I went in there to see just people cutting up people and just killing, and that's basically what you get. I felt like they could have had a little bit more, because I felt like it was toned down just a little bit from, if you've seen Logan and then you go into this movie, you'll see a big difference. Logan did the craziness and blood and all that stuff really good. This one did it good, but it just seemed like it was toned down. Like they could have just, added a little bit more. But I say I give this movie a 7 out of 10 because I did enjoy it more. I was expecting a little bit more out of it, but you get what you pay for, which is a really good movie. Not the best, but a good movie nonetheless. And so with that said, this concludes my Take One movie review of the movie The Belko Experiment. Like this channel, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and go down in the box below where I have links to my social media as well as my other videos on my channel, so you will not miss a video upload that appears on my channel. And so I will catch you guys next time. Peace.